What's up, dudes? I like chilled ground now. What the hell? I complained about it in another video, and I think the entire community complained about it. So they even reduced the surface area of it. But wait a second. Now I like it. Sierran Inheritance. The effect of chill on you is reversed. Okay, well, it's a crappy item, right? Very low evasion and energy shield. You lose cold res, but you get that mod. You get a bunch of lightning res. You get faster start of energy shield. So I got one with 4 sockets, and I put reduced effective curses, 80% sockets, and then 20% of damage taken from mana since I lost some energy shield. And since I leech mana and get my mana back, I figured that would be all right. I've got a map here. There's patches of chilled ground, and it has temporal chains. 2 of the crappiest things you can encounter unless you have a build that just negates slows, like a Pathfinder, maybe you're using Wanderlust. But going even faster because you have chilled ground sounded really enticing. So I wanted to try to make something around it. Irradiated with an empowered boss, Rust Bowl with chilled ground and temporal chains. 2 of the most annoying mods that suck. All right, here we go. Yeah, this is a pretty fun build, dude. Okay, here we go. Chilled ground. Let's go over. Is this the boss? Sure. Let's just fight the boss. Oh, and there's a patch of chilled ground. Look how fast we are. Let's freeze him. Okay, so we'll hit him with that. Just keep generating our charges here. Boom. Yeah. Freeze him again. Yeah. Alright. What do you think? Lit build or what? Lit build or what, dude? Come on. Pretty sweet, right? There's some chilled ground. Oh my gosh, we're so fast now. This is amazing. So our Reaper's Invocation gives us the ability to use Profane Ritual on corpses whenever we want. And we do have a chance to get a Frenzy Charge. So I can get even more skill speed with that. Okay, I'm just going to freeze time. And just take that guy out. There, now he's not a problem. Here, I'll get rid of the Shrine because, you know, it's not showcasing the build as much then. But anyway, look at all these patches of chilled ground, and we're so fast on them. It's kind of insane. I kind of really, I kind of like this, dude. So, like, I have all these maps sitting in my inventory that rolled chilled ground and temporal chains, and it's just like, oh my gosh. Look, my temp change is only 6% on me right now because I have 80% reduction on this armor. And we go faster on chill ground, so I'm not even noticing it, you know? Let's freeze that and hit them all with that. How about that? Reaper Invocation. Now, boom, hit Falling Thunder, get the power charge, then hit it again. It's kind of a fun combo. So, like that. Yeah, so we have pretty good slows because we're chronomancer, right? Like, here we go. Those guys are gone. Yep. I also have the Gathering Storm set up so that I can get power charges when I use it, like that, when I have combo. So that's kind of cool because then I can immediately follow up with a Falling Thunder. Wonder if they're going to nerf the combo generation thing next patch. Kind of hope they don't, honestly. Kind of hope they just leave stuff. I'd even go as far as to say, why don't you just leave Lightning Arrow? And everyone's going to be like, dude, that's all. Hey, why don't you just give us some builds that we know are decent? I don't know. Is that a bad take? Maybe it's a bad take. Maybe, how about reduce Lightning Rod, you know? Maybe just make Lightning Rod not so good at bursting on bosses, and then maybe it would be fine. You know? Because it's not like Lightning Arrow is so absurd. It's just that if you have a really strong weapon and a Roa and tons of movement speed, it feels really good then. But if you don't have all of that, and if Lightning Rod isn't as good, then I think it might be fine. You might be able to leave everything and just knock down some of the Lightning Rod damage, you know? So I've got this cool quarterstaff here that I made, it crafted, and it has 15% block chance. Melee skills, attack speed, gain is extra lightning, some flat physical, lifesteal. Okay, and then I went with some really fast Tempest Flurry, right? With the combo generation for Falling Thunder and for Gathering Strike. So I thought that was cool. We did some crit stuff, so we've got Charge Regulation, Blasphemy, Reaper's Invocation with Profane Ritual, Herald of Thunder, Siphoning Strike for dashing and getting some power charges. And we've got Chronomancer, Time Freeze, and we've got some cooldowns that we can negate once in a while with Apex of the Moment for reduced slows. Got rid of, you know, Inevitable Agony because it sucks. And we've got a bunch of attack speed. If you look at the tree really quick, skill speed down there. We got some attack speed. We've got some combo generation attack speed. Got some attack speed on the quarterstaff. Some crit stuff. A jewel here that's got block chance because we're using the Aegis quarterstaff. So we have 17% block with 29% evasion. 3,900 energy shield. Okay. If I put this on, I get 9,200 energy shield. So I lose quite a bit of energy shield, but let's do it. Here's sprinting around it. Here's sprinting on it. Pretty fast. Here's our attack speed. Off of it and on it. It doesn't show up in the character sheet. You know, like there's no DPS increase, like accounting for your new speed. It doesn't show up there. But you're a lot faster, though. You know, like way faster. It says slowed by, it's 30%. So it's just a 30% skill speed increase. If you want to check out the Mobilytics link, I'll put that in there. I'll just hover over the gear right now. See, you got the helmet here. Here's the amulet. Here's a ring. Here's another ring. Here's the armor. Here's the boots. A belt. Gloves. Here's the weapon. So now the Chilled Ground maps are my best maps for this character. So, pretty sweet, man.